Everyone's heard it takes money to make money. But Kenzie built his business with no loan, no collateral, no capital. What he used instead was already his, and a free tool now sitting in your pocket too. This is Kenzie, walking into Medina Market, chasing a lead on a seller who might carry the real thing, not the cheap copies everywhere else. But today, the gate is locked, closed. No matter, Medina was always just a maybe. The real hunt ends at Makala, and this isn't where his story starts. Kenzie is the oldest, and if you grew up the oldest in a Ghanaian home, you already know what that carries.
In an older brother in an African household, you are sort of like a mentor. Everyone looks up to you to make the right decision in regards to that. So there is pressure. There is a lot of pressure because now your sisters are looking up to you, your parents are looking up to you to make it right. Set an example for the younger ones. So
that's the weight Kenzie carries, and it's exactly why he couldn't afford to get his next move wrong. So he worked. His first job was at the most popular grocery store here in Ghana. Long hours, low pay, on his feet from open to close. Kenzie gave it everything because that's what you do when your family's counting on you. That effort got noticed, and it opened doors. Doors he walked through, earning his way into steadier, skilled work. Long before AI, he was already the kind of person who turns a small chance into something more. Then, in December, I put something new in his hands. ChatGPT, free, sitting on his phone. The same one that might be sitting on yours. And I showed him how to really use it. Not just to ask questions, but to think through real decisions with it. Like having a sharp business advisor in his pocket for free. He didn't need convincing. He's been using it almost every day since. And this wasn't a random hustle. Kenzie chose jerseys out of love. He grew up on the game,
in an African household, when Ghana is playing, we all come together, seated, everybody is looking forward to the game. So I sort of grew a passion in football. And my dad was a Chelsea lover, so I sort of picked up being a Chelsea fan myself. A healthy banter between your dad and a son, like supporting different teams in regards to that. So it pushed me to learn more about football. It pushed me to become a sports lover.
He felt what football does here, the pride, the way it pulls a whole country together for 90 minutes. He didn't just want to sell something, he wanted to sell that. But when he looked closer, the market looked closed. Cheap replicas on every corner, every WhatsApp status. Everybody was already doing it. And this is the exact moment most people quit.
This is when doubt started tripping,
But instead of closing the app, Kenzie opened ChatGPT. And he didn't ask it to save him. He used it to think. Together they stopped asking, is this a good idea? And started asking, where's the gap? And they found it. Everyone was fighting over the same cheap copies. Nobody was serving the people who wanted the real thing. Retro throwbacks, the classics. That one shift changed everything. He wasn't crowding into a flooded market anymore. He'd found a lane of his own. Now he knew what to sell. The question was how. Without gambling money he couldn't afford to lose. Because when your family's counting on you, a guess is a risk you can't take. So he turned back to ChatGPT with a different question. Not how much should I buy, but how do I know what will sell before I spend a single CD? And working it through, the answer pointed to something Kenzie already had. People who trust him. He went first to the ones who knew him. Here, trust is everything. Most of us won't part with our money until the product is in our hands. But his people were willing to commit before he'd source the thing. Some people even put money down first. And here, almost no one does that unless they truly believe you'll come through. That told him exactly which clubs, which sizes to find. And it funded the stock. The trust he'd spent his whole life earning, that was his capital. Not CDs, trust. I was one of those people. Before Kenzie ever held it in his hands, I committed to a jersey. A retro Arsenal shirt for my father-in-law, a lifelong gunner. That's not a demo. That's how his business runs. Real buyers first, real stock second. He never spends on a guess. And Kenzie didn't stop there. He's on it almost every day now. Pricing, customers, the next decision in front of him. He even moved from ChatGPT to Claude because its free version kept getting better under him. The same powerful engine on the paid tier, now on the free tier. But honestly, the tool matters less than the habit. And Kenzie's built the habit. He's already ahead of most. And the jerseys? just the beginning. Right now, quietly, he's using AI to teach himself something bigger, something most people would swear you couldn't learn on your own, without a school, or the money for one. He's not ready to show it yet, but when he is, you'll see it here first. Because everything that makes Kenzie who he is already there. The work ethic, the care, the refusal to gamble what he can't lose. AI didn't give him that, it multiplies it, taking everything he already is and carrying it further than he could go alone. And Kenzie isn't rare. I meet men and women like him all over this country, hardworking, carrying their families, wanting one thing, a better, brighter future for the people they love. That hunger was always there. What's new is a tool that can carry it further than ever before. Put that in the hand of a Ghanaian who already has the drive, and there's no telling how far it goes. So the weight Kenzie's carried his whole life, he's not holding it anymore. He's turning it into a future. And the same shoulders that carried his family are about to take them somewhere they've never been. So whether you sell on WhatsApp, trade in the market, or you're just starting with an idea and the little you have, hear this clearly, please. Money is hard to come by here. Nobody has to tell you that. The bank won't hand it to a young man or woman with a dream and no collateral. But while you wait for capital that may never come, you've been holding something all along. It's about knowing what to do with what you already have. Your people, your trust, your work, and a free tool that can think right alongside you. The same apps Kenzie used, ChatGPT to start, Claude as he grew, are on your phone this very moment and they cost nothing. He figured that out, and he's only getting started. My name is Adam. This is AI for Ghana. We are just getting started.